$39 billion in student debt for more than 800,000 borrowers being wiped out.
You know, the Biden administration announcing this new plan just a week ago after the Supreme Court ruled against a bigger relief plan back in June. So what happens if your loans are not forgiven? Nick Starling joins us live. Nick, you have some advice for how people who still owe money can pay it back.
Hey, good morning, guys. Here are some important dates to remember. Student loan interest begins on September 1st, and payments are due by October. So how do you handle this if you are a current student? Well, I spoke with the director at the Student Money Management Center at the University of North Texas to get some insight. He tells me to be proactive and prepare now to budget your finances. Create a plan that meets your financial abilities, such as pay those minimum payments at the very least, but don't overcommit yourself to any kind of debt management plan.
For those students who are facing a gap, it's just talking about options and opportunities. Perhaps that may mean that they'll apply for a payment plan that the university offers to students, so it gives them and their families more time throughout a semester to identify and secure the funding. So again, they can end the semester with a zero balance. Other times we need to explore external resources. And if they do need to explore external resources, where do they begin to their research?
And just to show you how many students rely on some sort of financial aid, whether loans or scholarships, here's the percentage from some of our local colleges and universities. SMU is at 73%, UTA 69%, UNT 75%, and Paul Quinn College is at 86%. Now, another good resource is to go to studentaid.gov. There you can see a lot of different resources that really fits your needs. There's even a loan simulator on there that kind of, you can put in your how much you owe, and it kind of gives you some of the best options there. Now, coming up in our next half hour, what if you are a former student, whether 10 or 20 or 30 years out of college? What are some of the best options for you? We'll have that coming up again in our next half hour. Live in Dallas, Nick Starling, CBS News, Texas.
Nick, great information. A lot of people were bummed out when they learned that they would still have to pay back some of that money, but they need to know how they can pay it back and effectively. So great information, and can't wait for your next report.